Largest gold reserves in the world, a status that it still retains to this day. So I bring this up to tell you that even though you can go out and you can buy gold and you can buy silver, and they are good commodity hedges for sure, they cannot and will not be the end-all be-all, because we have precedent when things go wrong that the federal government can say, turn in your gold. It's happened before, it could happen again. And so you cannot rely on gold as the end-all be-all like people think that you can. The other problem I'll give you is a really legitimate problem that's happening right now in Venezuela. So, as you know, inflation is so bad in Venezuela that the amount of currency you have to take in is wheelbarrows of cash to go in and literally get a shopping cart full of groceries. And so when you have gold, let's say that you have a small gold bar, and it's worth, I don't know, let's say $3,000 US dollars. I'm just making this up. I'm just taking the price per ounce of $17.29 and saying, okay, let's say we have 2 ounces in a little gold, bar. So we have about $3,400 worth of gold, US dollars worth of gold. And we go in, this has already happened in the United States, by the way, but right now I'm talking about Venezuela. In Venezuela, you go in with your $3,400 worth of US gold, and you want to buy milk, bread, you want to buy the basic necessities of food for your family. Everything is rationed and there's no change. So you go up, you can't buy more than 2 breads, you can't buy more than 2 milks, you can't buy more than 2 of anything because everything is rationed. And the store doesn't have the ability to give you enough change for your gold bars because everything in paper money takes wheelbarrows and wheelbarrows. So you go in, you're rationed on what you can buy, and they can't give you the change that you need in their paper money because it's so worthless. So you tell me how using gold and taking gold to the store to buy things is really going to work out if it's not transactable or fungible, changeable into value, giving you change. This has happened in the United States, not exactly in the same way, but for example, I went into Target just a month ago and was so happy to see an entire shelf full of paper towels and toilet paper. Like I wanted to squeeze the packages of it. I was so glad to see it. Yet big, huge signs everywhere. And this is just this year. Like this is still in my Target locally what's happening. Limit 2 per customer. Already limiting and rationing what we can buy here in the States when a global calamity comes upon us. I'm sure this shipping that has just been unblocked in the Suez Canal and has blocked up the global shipping lane there, which is so important, is going to impact prices and give us more inflationary pressure. We'll see that worked out, but I think they thought that was going to be a lot bigger than it was, and it ends up not being. So the point I'm trying to make is, yes, you should have gold. Silver especially. I feel silver is definitely going to have a good trajectory of a run-up. I like both, but it is not the end-all be-all. It is not the salvation of the world. We've had our own president tell us before to turn it in. We have had rationing. We have had the inability to buy what we need when we have gold. So you have to understand that things aren't as simple.